verification, it can be, a longer period of time. Can I make it for longer than 20 years? Or
Okay,
20
so
some
what
odd
you're
years?
speaking of is whether the trust is revocable or not. So an express trust can be revocable based on the amount of year, and the only one that can revoke it is the grantor, aka you, upon the consent of the
Mm-hmm.
beneficiary. So the reason why I put 25 years is for many different reasons, but primarily just for the everyday man. What you want is with a trust minute, you can actually extend it.
Okay.
If you make that thing perpetual, what's going to happen is, say, for instance, you pass that trust on to someone else. If it is perpetual, no one is going to be able to access it, and the things will not dissolve to the beneficiaries if they don't know what to do with it. So that's just almost
Okay.
like to many people, it's almost like a red flag, but it's actually to their benefit. But if you
Oh,
trust
okay.
that whoever it is that's going to be taking on that trust after you leave here is going to be as competent
Mm-hmm.
as you, and they know the details of
Okay.
which you intend to do it for, as to why you created,
Okay.
then extend it through a
Mm-hmm.
trust minute. You can always extend it through a trust minute. Remember, it's an express trust. You can do whatever you want with it at any time.
Okay.
And that 25-year period also it matches the state legislature,
Oh, okay.
but it's up to you. You can extend it if you want.
Okay. All right.
Because, for instance, let me give an example. If you're doing something at an advanced level and you've placed it all into the trust, and the moment that trust dissolves after the 25th year, all the monetary value of anything you're doing would automatically go to the beneficiary. Because in the midst of all those other private
Okay.
contracts you're doing, you would have put the information on the beneficiary down, and they would basically just throw everything to them, and everything will close on that end. But if you want it to be perpetual and
Okay.
continuous, you can extend it with trust minute as you wish before the expiration of the 25 years, or as the time comes. No one knows tomorrow. So if you want to do it ahead of time, sure. If you want to wait, then not a problem.
Oh, okay.
So those are the two ends of it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the third question.
And the third question, okay, about the assets that are transferred over into the trust to begin with, are they the assets, only the assets of the grantor? So like my assets or like my benefit? Ultimately, I want to put my daughter, her birth certificate and social security number. Is that something I do afterwards, or something that I can establish something I can do when I'm establishing the trust?
You can do it as you establish the trust. Now, if it's a property
Okay.
that does not belong to someone who is your kin or your heir, or who is not
Mm-hmm.
the beneficiary or party to the trust, then you just need an
Mm-hmm.
operating agreement that says that they agree to put it in your trust.
Oh, okay. Okay.
For the benefit of
Mhm.
whoever the named
Thank.
beneficiary is.
Okay. So
All right?
okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, the next number that called after her was 267266.
Hey, how you doing?